Welcome to the Weekly Chirp, sponsored by Alpha. I'm Mike Reese.
I'm Stephen Bogert.
Well, Stephen, summer recruiting coming to a close. That means fall recruiting right around the corner. Make sure your parents are saving up their money so you can go to fall recruiting and get recruited. Because more often than not, you probably didn't do as well in the summer, which is fine. Now it's time to pick it up in the fall. So make sure you're practicing those behind-the-back passes, behind-the-back shooting. Stephen, tell them a little about defense. What's your view on defense?
You know, as we like to say, as we're two defensemen on the show, we like to say over-the-head checks equal what, Mike?
They equal paychecks, Stephen.
I think we should write that down.
Yeah, I think folks at home should write that down. That's already written down in my head.
That's genius. You know, so all those parents out there that are explaining to their kids that they need to get a scholarship or that their son has a scholarship, full ride, Mike, is that even possible?
It's not a thing, Stephen. It's not a thing.
You're right. You know why? Because there's only 12.6 scholarships for 50 kids on the team. So, in that case, if any parent or anyone has said, I got a full ride to X and X and X, it's not true.
Probably wrong. It's probably a scholarship.
It's probably a
Small scholarship.
Very
Maybe $100. Maybe even $5.
Maybe even 5. But hey, you're on it. In other news, Mike, in other news, because there's always news.
There's always news.
College
kids. Going back to school. Oh, let's go, boys.
Buckle up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Strap her in.
Fall ball, all of that. It's time to put your summer workout plans to the test, and I have a feeling they probably weren't that diligent, which is okay.
It's okay.
You're just going to battle in the fall, like that guy.
You see these guys up here? They're running this hill. Man, Mike, I cannot explain to you how excited I am to be on the Weekly Chirp.
Stephen, you don't have to explain to me because I don't want to be on that hill. You don't want to be on that hill. We both know we don't want to be on that hill, and we're glad we're behind this desk,
And what's
sitting
scary
down.
is this is what you, the people, you have to look forward to. It's
Yeah.
genius. And look at this kid back here throwing up everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been there multiple times.
Just everywhere. It's everywhere.
They call it
No
the pink
one's
elephant.
safe.
They call it the pink elephant.
What's the pink elephant, Stephen? You know what? This is a family show. We're not going to get into that.
True. Very true. And do you hear something?
Is it from your... Yeah, I do.
Do you?
This
This is interesting.
just in, folks. We have a correspondent, another Alpha correspondent out there in the world.
Somewhere. There's two of them.
There's two of them. Sam, is it Sam?
There's Luke. Is it Sam?
There's also a Sam. There may be a Luke.
I can never tell them apart.
It's still up in the air. Sam and Luke or Sam, let's take it away to you guys. What do you got for us?
Mike, Steven, how we doing today? I got some great material from the Instagram lately. I've been searching through the feed all morning. I found some really stupid comments. One in particular by Hey.Hassel1. How many grams do your shafts weigh at Alpha Lacrosse? Thinking about getting one. Well, hey, before you think about getting one, I would really refrain from using the word grams. That just sounds like this is a drug deal. We don't do that at all here at Alpha. Also, that's like asking someone how many centimeters tall they are, which doesn't make any sense. I'm not even going to answer that question. All I know is the shafts are very light and I love playing with them. Other than that, guys, that's it for me. Back to you in the studio.
Well, that's all the time we have. Stephen, tell the people what they should do.
Yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in, okay? Here's what you guys need to do. In order to be featured right here with me and Mike and me, you need to go to our social media. Follow us with Alpha Lacrosse on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. We got it. You're watching it live right here on YouTube, okay? You follow us, you leave a comment, you have an opportunity to be featured next week on the Weekly Chirp.
Well, that's all the time we have. I'm Mike Reese.
I'm Stephen Bogert.
We want to say thanks to our sponsor of Alpha, and please be sure to tune in next week, 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is all. Peace. Go on. What is it? Explain to the folks.